How's it going, YouTube? Alright, so the new game mode just came out, so I'll be jumping in. I'm just 2 steps away from completing the dockyard. Really excited for the blue car. Right, so here on my Pommern, I'm kinda experienced with the Pommern. I mean, I'm no stranger to the Pommern. It's been my main ship, grinding tier 9. So, yeah. Okay, I think I got matched quickly. That's a good thing. So, I think I'll be charging into the right side of the field, help out the Siegfried, not tear myself too far from the... Unless our... why? It's a clear Sarge. I don't think he's gonna be active in the brawls. So, I'll slither into C5, try to check out E6 and keep the escort safe. I mean, keep the target safe. And out already, the Siegfried is trying to run away, or at least huddle up with the Duncan. Wait, where am I pointing my guns? Okay. Stations, that's easy to deal with. Okay, so this game mode gives you random missions to complete during the session. So yeah, hope we get lucky this time. Yeah, one thing to be aware of is you have to keep in mind the health of the team. You have this consumable. Wait, I can shoot at this, right? Shoot. Okay, it's dead. Okay, so yeah. Luckily, the Alaska's helped us out here on this side of the... Easy! I'll deal with this one. I think we have enough guys on that side of the field. So, I'm not really familiar with these Pan-Asian ships. Can I? I'm not sure if I can citadel them at this angle. I'm not even... Does make guns overmatch or something? I'm not sure. Can overmatch, I just need to find the right angle. I need to set things on fire. One of the missions requires requires me to set things on fire, so set things on fire I will. Better be careful with those storms. Yeah. Okay. Set it. I think I'm partially leading the Wars fight, so it has a citadel, right? It has a low citadel, I think. Okay. Nice. I'm getting fires going there. What I get? Motorboat. I don't have enough guys on this side of the field, so I'm getting focused hard. It's not gonna be fun for me. being alone here. Or will it? So just angle it right. Okay, so avoided the storms. What the quick drop on my what? I didn't catch that. What do you say? Never mind. D4? D4. Yep. I can overmatch that guy. So, okay, there's the EC. Came out to play. Have to get my heals up. Thanks for noticing, guys. Getting beaten up here. I'm not sure if I have. Do I have adrenaline? I think yeah, adrenaline rush. So at least we have that. Alright, so I can get this off right. Nope. Aimed a bit high. This guy. Is it where I have torpedoes? Better get the team heal off. Really? Do I even have a team at this point? I think you're leaving our Duncan a bit open. Yeah. I think this guy has. Yes. I'm. So there we go. Only managed to kill about 8 things. That gear search isn't really doing a lot. Well, good on him. Alright, so let's go on to the next battle. I like setting things on fire. It's just that they don't stay alive long enough for it to really set it. Okay, so from the onset we have 2 divisions here. I hope yep, they at least one of them know, at least 2 of them know each other. Brandenburg. I'm not really sure about the Brandenburg. 305, tier 8. Decent. How's your reload? Better than mine. How many guns do you have? Brandenburg. I have like, is that like 8 or 12? So it's just a smaller bomber. So it's just a So we... Easy is on both ends. I think this one's not gonna have so much. Okay. Two good hits out of 6. Not bad. It's German dispersion after all. It's German. I mean, for what it's worth, seeing a fair chunk of damage. I think the Graf Spee makes a better target. Everyone's focusing on the AC already. Who's to handle it? Wait, why is the... Don't ask questions. I mean, I'm just wondering why that moon is like charging in. Better get the torpedo. Okay, so you're gonna let me bully you, right? Where's... I think they're a boss. These brawling situations, I really like it. So wait, I'm already on 4 fires. Not bad. I think I better gonna TP off. Could someone grab the buffs, please? Okay, I think those two are... Hey, not bad. Not bad at all. Yep. Nailed it. So the thing about fighting in brawls is that you just have to angle correctly. The HE you can't do much about, but when you're dealing with AP shots like those white shells coming over there, it really matters what angle you're showing to the enemy. So German armor is a bit weak to armor piercing shells to the midship, like most ships are, but in Germany's case it's a bit more complicated. So okay, I'm getting focused on that's not good. And one of my torpedo tubes are dead. Okay. So, not focusing on it. That's weird. So, yeah, my teams are a bunch of cowards. So what am I dealing with this time? Well, it makes sense. They're not brawling ships. I'm a brawling ship. And even I don't have much fun dealing with these kinds of situations. At least the Brandenburg's happy over there. So, what? Okay. Big surprise. Wait. Bit of an overkill, but it's still in the game. Wait, I can focus on this guy. So now I'm leading. So I'd appreciate some heals right around now, guys. Just kidding. You don't mind if I die. Yep. How about you? Okay. Appreciate the heat. Oh, what the heck? Nice, need heals. At least with DC is not suicidal or something. And they're ignoring me. They're ignoring me. Thank you. Okay. Hey, no one's dead yet. Surprise, surprise. I'm just nearly dead. Not dead, dead. Surprise. Okay, now what's left for me is to hide like a little bitch. Oh, that repulse wouldn't mind a punch. Besides, what am I supposed to do with this much adrenaline rush? It's dead. Why is it dead? Why is it... Okay. Better join you in on that, buddy. I'm not gonna have much health left after this. I think I'm gonna die. So, where was I? I think I'm leading, but the Brandenburg's not too far behind. Good for him. Could that Duncan hurry up or something? Hurry up. we even trying at this point? Ah, okay, okay. I got it, I got it. Oh, so basically everyone avoided that spot. Oh. Tactical. So for the rest of the game, I think I better commit to staying long range. I don't want to risk getting shot or something, anything like that. Okay, so where was I about the bomber? So typical with German armor is that it takes full or at least the most amount of damage that AP shots could deal without outside of citadel. Because German ships are basically immune to citadels, but they take more damage in exchange, or at least take a lot more regular damage in exchange. What the? Oh, sorry, my bad. Touch the mic. So yeah, come into range with that mode. So I think the monarch can tank it a bit. Has he been? Okay. I don't think he's been using all his sails like I have. And then now I can commit to my secondaries. So it's usually the strange it's kind of a thing with a lot of German battleships that they have plenty of secondaries to go around. So it doesn't really matter if they're surrounded by enemies or not. Shadows. Okay. German battleships have a lot of secondaries, but in exchange, their main batteries aren't all that accurate. They're typically accurate at around 12 kilometers or so, 16 at most, and we're pushing it at that. But at around 20 kilometers, you're shooting at Yamato ranges. It's not gonna happen. At most, you're gonna hit 1 or 2 penetrations. It's going to end up usually like out of 12 shots, you'll hit probably like 2 ricochets, a penetration, and a 1 or 2 overpens. That's it. But at around 16 kilometers, 12 kilometers, you'll be hitting a lot more accurately and a lot stronger because German AP has higher alpha. Oh, what? I was confused with that term at first. Alpha damage. So that's the numbers that pop up when you hit something. Like, for example, that if it connects, the numbers will pop out. Yeah, that's the alpha. Okay, so we're just waiting for the Duncan to hit their goal, and we have about 5 minutes. We're 5 men strong, so hey, we have that. Mogami's looking a bit low. I'm looking a bit low. How's the Brandenburg's looking a bit low? Okay, so okay, so it's on my end. So I hope the Azuma could tank for us. Well, but who are we kidding? That guy's not gonna tank for us. So I'm behind island cover. Hopefully this could just keep me safe just a bit longer. how do I select targets? So I usually check for who has the most side exposed to me. So for example, that Wong, huh? I think I can shoot him. And all of my shots missed. But he has thin armor, as I discovered earlier. So if it hit, it could have led to a citadel. So well, what are citadels? Citadels are like what you would call a headshot in other shooting games. Yeah, the head's in the middle. And this Friedrich, it's a German ship, so it doesn't have an exposed citadel. But if I can hit the upper belt, like I aim, well, what you know, it has citadel. Okay, so hopefully I can set more things on fire. Grafspey, so it's a pocket battleship. So I think I can hit it from here. Yep. And Friedrich. Our team's doing really good today. Yep. Okay. So now on their end, well, it's gonna be a bit of a chase. So hopefully they'd cooperate. Maybe opponents back to us, or maybe they won't and just leave us lying. Brandenburg's not looking good right around there. Yes, his side exposed to the battleships. Oh no. Okay. The Mogami was looking toward that guy. Top of the board, top of the board. Second. Fair. Brandenburg did do a lot for the team. How's my missions? 3,000 ribbons, spot torpedoes, cost damage. Okay, so I think we just have to do one more pass in the bomber, and then we'd get that mission cleared up. I'm excited for the blue car, but I'm also very much excited for the Mecklenburg, because after this I'd have enough steel to buy the Mecklenburg. I've been pining for the Mecklenburg for a while. I really got distracted with what was that? Z42. Z42 is not a bad ship. I mean, it's an alternate, more gun-focused Z52. Z52 is a really good ship if you know what you're doing with it. Back when I was starting this game and I wasn't really all that good of a DD player or destroyer player, Z52 was an absolute puzzle for me. I couldn't make heads and tails of what I'm supposed to do with the Z52. Okay, so let's see how our team performs in this one. A San Louis. Wait, San Louis is the French one, right? Yeah, it's the French one. I was checking because there's a similarly named ship from the American line. Funny thing, oh well, I was mentioning things about I mentioned things about citadels and whatnot. The strange thing about French ships is that they have this kind of goofy armor scheme that doesn't let a lot of citadels in from the conventional angles. So if you hit the French ship from the side, it won't citadel them necessarily, or it won't citadel them as what you doing uh, as as frequently as you'd expect. But if you hit them from the front or from behind, that citadels them a lot with the right caliber, of course. But okay, so we have a Yorktown here, so we're gonna have to look for that CV. Hopefully our western flank can carry from. Okay, so those planes aren't all that scary. Alright, so I'm guessing the wars Harbin. Okay, so we can train our guns on him. So yeah. Like that. Okay, so who's next? The Pulse. So I'm expecting them to fire AT at me. So this RDS now, I'd better get my heals off. I wouldn't want this to be a repeat of the previous match. The Wars fight has big guns, so not looking forward to that. Gonna eat this 4F. Oops. I've reduced speed, so I'm not too scared of that. This Wars. So I better get our team heal off. Okay, where's your citadel? Ow. This Leo's not gonna have a good time. And he just destroyed me like a little bitch. Okay, so oh no, getting. Where's my team? I was left out to fend for myself. Yeah. Well, that's to be expected. On to the next one. Hey, got there pretty fast. Georgia! Okay. Always fun to work with the Georgia. I don't know why we have a CV over here. Hopefully he knows what he's doing. Okay, Georgia, for those unfamiliar, has this funny button that makes it go faster than some destroyers even. So it makes chasing after destroyers quite fun, the Georgia. So, do I play the cowards game, or I think I should approach it from going from B8, loop them around, just so that I don't eat a full rack of torpedoes from. Normally, I'd call it the B cap, but yeah. Wait, we're two bombers here. Okay. Okay, so leave the Mutsu out for them. I think the Georgia could carry it, including the Viesma. I think this new bomber in here is a little naive. I hope he is. And the Luftwaffe. Okay. So if this is the Luftwaffe, I expect them to have paper planes or something. Yeah. Okay, so hopefully I have a teammate on this team. Orion, so I know you have paper armor. I can overmatch you, I think. I mean, it's like with the Neptune. You can overmatch a Neptune, easy peasy. Better target this guy. He's a much more valuable target. I can deal with the Orion with my secondaries alone. This guy though. Okay. And then this guy. I think I'll just imitate the Brandenburg from the previous match. Sail all the way out here to the right of the map. Repulse. So better tell me where you're. Okay, you're dead. Where's it? It doesn't matter. Yeah. I think I can shoot that guy. And that guy. Okay, so at least I can flank this side of the map. I'm not even spotted, so the Orion I think goes about this fast. You can lead him around. He's going slower, so I think normally I lead cruisers by 10. Yeah, okay. At least those are 2 hits. Wait, okay. So there we go. And that's the target. Battleships you can lead by 5. Fairly accurate. Oh, and there we have a Molotov. Okay. Like I said, fairly accurate. Lead battleships by 5, cruisers by 10, and destroyers by around 15. That's my rule of thumb. But it changes based on distance. German ballistics are kind of stable. You can count on them. Okay, so it's a lot closer now, so I think we can go from here. Wait, am I not targeting anything? Target the lead.
左舷に魚雷を確認。回避できるわよね。船体に亀裂。浸水を食い止めなさい。
The Leon's dead, so... Good. What the fuck is the Luftwaffe doing here? Team heal. Personal heal.
対応完了よ。
So this one's going slow, so we don't lead that by then. That'd be silly. But those are overbets. Okay, at least the team's in on zone. Huh. A bit angled now, so a bit further away from me than what I'd like. Yeah, kill this ass. Kindly focus on the Monagahan. The AC has signal, so I should aim for that. A bit lower. Too low. Having a CV on the team really doesn't help. Oh hey! That bomber's doing some stuff. Not bad. Okay, so this is the worst fight. What's the Luftwaffe doing? Attack me! Attack! Okay. Oh, you're smart. Wait, what? Those aren't Richtofen torpedoes. Wait. Ah. Beat your ass. Okay, I don't know where those... Yeah. Just turn frequently enough and they'll miss. Lowered visibility, so... Okay, why is... yeah, they can see my HP bar. But why is the Implacable charging in? And the VS must too far back. Hopefully we can regroup. My HP stopped up, guys. No need for more heals. Just how much is the ceiling anyway? Okay. Let's quite modest. Yeah, so with World of Warships, you ideally want to like fire from different angles on the enemy ship. That's what players call a crossfire. So this Orion's positioned well, and I'm positioned well to eat a crossfire, but with proper angling and target selection. Okay, so I just need to not eat torpedoes. So I'm only really afraid of battleship shells. Cruiser shells not so scary. You can hit me with 6-kilometer torpedoes. That's the typical range of German close-range torpedoes. I can't citadel him, but I can hit his belt armor. Okay, I think I can citadel him. And what's our Kitakase doing? Okay. Good job, guys. Hopefully that's enough to cover my missions. See? Georgia put in some numbers. Spot torpedoes good. Get. Oh. Spot torpedoes. Oh, okay. So back to port. I think I'll take my gear up. I really want to. I really want to buy it. So buy some Bismarck especially. I really want to buy the Bismarck collab ship, but don't have the cash. Paying off it. Paying some debt off. But anyway, it's not bad. Okay, so I think I've been streaming long enough. That'll be it for tonight. I have to catch up with some Duolingo lessons. So yeah, so we're one mission in. I think I can complete this one later. It doesn't take a lot. This one too. So hopefully I can unlock the blue car later. Okay. Thanks for watching. Taking loot crate to a whole new... Yep. Well, the thing about collections here with World of Warships is that they literally give you crates to open. And wait, what's cat in the background? Ah, cat in the background. That's our cat. I think he's well. I'll show the loot. I'll show the loot crates off in a bit. I'm gonna log off in a while. So this is the Azure Lane collab. I really want to buy this Bismarck. I mean, like she's my favorite in Azure Lane. But I think I have to hold off for a while. They come back every year, so hopefully. Hopefully next year. If I weren't paying off a debt, I'd probably wait. Okay, so hi W, thanks for coming and dropping by. I'm gonna wrap up the stream in a while, so thanks anyways. So these are the loot crates. You can collect items off of these. Um, Typically, they'll give you some economic bonuses, like the ones I'm using. So, for example, this one gives me 300 plus 200% more ship XP. You can really get a lot. And if you're grinding the tech tree, usually you'll have to start popping those uh, bonuses right around tier 7 or so. Yes, it gets obnoxiously hard after that. Uh, what else? Oh yeah, I'm excited for the Z57. They'll be introducing a new super ship for the German tech tree for the mainline destroyers. The Z57 is just a really beefy Z52. So the Z52 is kind of like, if I were to describe destroyers as superheroes, if the Shimakaze is, let's see the Shimakaze. If the Shimakaze is something like the Flash, because it's just that fast, and see, maximum speed 39. So if you add on top of that bonus flags and speed boost, it can fly at around 46, if I remember correctly. And it's really stealthy, so it's at 69. You can get it down below around like 5.6, 5.2, my estimate. Uh, and the USA Tech Tree mainline destroyers something like Superman. So it has really punchy guns. Deals with all kinds of situations relatively well. The German mainline destroyer is basically Batman. So it's not spectacular at any one thing, but it has a lot of tools. So if you check the port, mm, here's my Z. Wait, let's get out of this battle mode. Random battles. So the Z52 is like the Batman of destroyers. So it has smoke, it has speed boost, it has hydro. So hydro is really good for destroyer to destroyer combat. And then the guns, well, the HE is anemic. It has really horrible alpha. So it deals a maximum of 1,500 per shot. Uh, Round that down to normal penetration, so that's around 7,750, and it has 6 guns that reload at around like what? They reload at 3.8 seconds. That's not fast. That's actually quite sluggish, but it has decent caliber. So if it's up against a cruiser or a battleship, it won't perform that bad. But against destroyers, it's not gonna deal that much damage. It has good fire chance though. The AP, however, deals around 3,000 damage. So if you can get a penetration off on something like a destroyer, it's gonna deal around 1,500 damage from a normal penetration. So you just have to take into consideration the angling. Okay, so I think I'll wrap up the stream for today. Time for Duolingo. I mean, yeah. Thanks for coming by.